pause. So I wanted you to pause right there because I wanted you to see what the typical 50-50 AFL-VFL kicker looks like on his set shots. He has a bunch of weight distribution issues, drop inconsistencies, and really it all starts with the shoulders. The shoulder on the left side is leaning down and pulling itself out, which means that the drop is going to try to match the angle on your foot, but it's going to hit inside or it's going to hit outside. On top of that, your left foot, all the power is in the ground on your left foot, which means that your head can turn, you can slip on your plant, you can roll your ankle, none of which are good things. And what the really good guys like Sadi and Ablett and Jay Schultz do is they shorten up that last step, they square up their shoulders, they don't waver the ball back and forth, they have it set right before they kick, and they're completely balanced when they follow through. Now this leads to a compact swing and makes it so that they're really accurate, hitting 80 to 90%. Now these are really good drills and things that I've done where basically you're standing on a bench and you have to balance yourself while you're swinging through. If you try to swing across, you're going to end up falling left or right off the bench. But you can work your way up to swinging all the way through. It's a really good drill. I do this for American punting also. So now here we're getting into the pull drills where you can just aim directly straight at poles. And you can do it tip down, you can do it falling through, but I encourage you to use American footballs because they have a smaller sweet spot. And if you mishit it, you will know. It will go completely left or completely right. These are not the kind of balls that will even remotely get on the line. Now here it's really important to look at the way that I'm following through, because what I'm doing is I'm following through in a straight line, and these balls are going about 50 meters, and people have a misconception that I'm actually swinging really hard in order to get the ball down the field, but that's not true. Because I'm not swinging across, all my weight is getting behind the ball. So I'm actually getting more torque, and I don't need to swing as hard in order to get the ball 50 meters down the field. I was swinging maybe 3/4 of my full swing in order to get a ball that only wavered 1 or 2 yards to the side. Now here, this is just a set shot drill. Now, one thing that I'm really a big fan of is routine. You need to know where you're aiming, a point on the ground and in the air, and you need to have the same routine before every single kick. Now, what I also found is if you aim small, you're going to miss small in these situations. So, if you pick a point in the tree rather than the tree itself, you're going to have a better chance of making that shot. Or if you pick a point on the ground, make sure that it's directly in front of the box. And then it's just a matter of working with the angles and getting everything right. But typically, the problems come when your body is leaning to one side or to the other and it's not balanced and it's completely off center because your shoulders dictate where the ball is going to go. And I'm a big person on that. Because if your shoulders are moving one way and your legs moving a different way, obviously it's not going to make sense that the ball is going to go straight because your body's moving 2 different directions. So here's another video where you're aiming directly at the poles. This is only from about 30 meters away, but you need a lot of patience in order to get this correct, and you also need to have a perfectly straight swing. This is a very small target, only about, I'd say, 4 or 5 inches across. Now, these are more tight angle drills where you must swing through, not including bananas, because you can obviously hit bananas from here, but you don't need to, because if your swing is straight, you're going to end up slicing it through anyways. So this is really important as well. And I hope these videos helped you out, and I hope that everything I said could make an impact, and I hope you guys make it to the premiership. So good luck.